Friendly reminder, you don't need Uber. You don't need Uber Eats. Lyft exists. DoorDash, Grubhub, other ones exist. You don't need Uber Eats. You don't need Uber. The only way these businesses listen is if you stop spending money with them. They support the bill with their full chest. Support another company that does the same. It's not making our lives political. Our lives were already political. These corporations are political. No matter how we want to slice and dice and julienne it, they are political. Find other ways to spend your coin and don't support businesses that don't support you. A support for Trump is not a support for middle-class people, for working people, for marginalized people, for any subgroup of society besides Christian white men. Keep that in mind, please and thank you. Okay? All right. You have a good one.
Actually, Uber supporting stripping healthcare and food benefits away from people is very on brand. Uber as a brand is one of the most disgusting and nefarious brands in existence. And maybe you're thinking that seems extreme. That seems extreme. You know me, I'm kind of an extreme person. But in truth, I worked with unionists all across the globe whose parent company was Uber, right? So these were drivers of taxis and delivery of food all across the globe. And they were all organizing against Uber. And yes, they wanted higher pay because the pay was so far below poverty wages as to be laughable. Yes, they wanted pay to be increased. They hoped for some benefits. But do you know what one of the main things that drivers across the globe outside of America wanted Uber to do? Was to require some sort of passenger verification so that they didn't keep getting murdered on the job or assaulted on the job. Because it might have cost them 13 cents. Someone might not have taken the app with the intent of committing a crime, so they won't do it. So like in West Africa, in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Clovois, they reached out and they said, hey, we are actually being killed because of this policy or lack of a policy of having any kind of identifying material for passengers. Because outside of the US, if you're on Uber, you can go in and put in any fake name you want. Say you're going to pay cash and then do whatever it is you plan to do to that driver. And unions and groups of workers across the globe over and over have asked for a change in that policy, and Uber won't do it because they'd rather people die than miss out on even just the smallest bit of profit. Uber is who I think of when I think of necro-capitalism. They factor in the death, dismemberment, and dismay of drivers and riders across the globe into their business plan, and they don't care. So yeah, boycott them for what they're doing in America, but boycott them and stand with the drivers in Latin America, in Africa, in Southeast Asia, in South Asia, who just want even moderately safe working conditions. Uber, you fucking assholes. I hope you go down. This is so exciting. I hope they go down. Uber's the worst. They're the worst. And they spend a lot of time trying to make sure that your job is going to get worse and that the relationship you have with your employer becomes severed so that you also are in the informal economy. So anyway, yes, Uber, let's take them fucking down.
Hello guys and welcome back. Thank you. Let's jump right into what is trending. That got people speaking. Yes, if you're wondering what is going on, it's because Uber came out to support Big Beautiful Bill. Yes, you heard me right. Uber came out to throw support behind this administration on the MAGA bill that is trying to pass. And people are going to social media to remind Uber that have y'all forgotten? Are y'all learning at all? You know what? Let me let Uber tell us what they did.
We're so proud to support this bill, which also includes benefits for millions of Uber drivers and couriers in the form of no tax on tips. Mr. President, our earners are grateful for your support.
That is what they did. They are supporting this bill by this administration, and people are taking it to social media and say, Uber, what are you doing? It's like you have not learned from History 101 from Target. We all remember how Target lost billions in dollars because middle class dollars got power. But guess what? People took to social media to clap back.
And since Uber is trying to be funny by not letting the people delete their accounts after he dropped that interview supporting the tangerine tyrant that we have in office, go ahead and take them credit and debit cards off the account. If you use Postmates, take that credit debit card off that account. Since you don't want to let nobody delete their account, you can't make nobody keep their account because you support a wannabe dictator. Uber, did you not know that you only had 30 seconds after that interview dropped? Y'all ain't even got 30 minutes no more. The internet is quick, baby. The people are quick, baby. The people are tired, sweetheart. Did you not learn nothing from Target? Did you not learn nothing from Starbucks? You would think you would see those two as a cautionary tale. I'm confusion as to how you thought you were still going to have support of the people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired after telling that tangerine tyrant you support him. Ain't no way in heaven you thought that the people was going to support you. Baby, there is more than one way to get things done. Since you don't want to let nobody delete their account and now people got to call when there was never a way for folks to call before to delete their account, y'all go ahead and remove y'all forms of payment off of there. Quit playing with us.
Yeah, the CEO of Uber, this message is strictly for you. Everybody else can just go right on by. Because I have to ask you a question. How dumb can you be? And in all seriousness, you thought it would be a good idea to basically put a gold star on a bill that the president's trying to pass that devastates the average American. And you thought it was a good idea to put your stamp of approval on that? Wow. Do you have any idea who rides Uber? Do you have any idea of the people that ride? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not Barney Fife in Alabama, in Little Hicksville, Alabama. They're not taking Ubers anywhere, okay? Your audience, your clientele is much more diverse. Get my drift? Yeah. Because in cities, yeah, it can be very helpful to have Uber. In red states, in Hickville, Uber's not a thing. Yeah. So you opening your mouth for a bill that devastates people, I don't even know what to say. It was just really, really dumb. And now now that you effed around, you're gonna find out. Yeah. Oh, my app's already erased. I already got rid of you. And so are a lot of other people because, yeah, tone deaf, dude. Really, really tone deaf.
We're out here playing games. Why is Uber sitting out here like they didn't see what happened to Target? Since the Target boycott, they have lost $12.4 billion. Billion with a B. So I don't know why Uber thought it was a good idea to be like, yeah, thank you, Mr. Donald Trump, we approved this bill, blah, blah, blah. Uber, have you learned nothing? Uber, have you not been seeing what has been happening? I also want to mention that I just went to the Uber and the Uber Eats TikTok page, and both profiles have their comments turned off. So that shows you that they know that they fucked up. I also went to their Instagram pages, and again, comments are turned off. So again, they know that they fucked up. Uber, I hope you're ready to lose a ton of customers, and I hope you're ready to lose millions of dollars. I hope supporting Donald Trump really was worth it for you guys. No more Uber, and no more Uber Eats for me.
And to the CEO of Uber, you got too much dip on you, so you better go ask the CEO of Target what happened to them the last time that they wanted to go and tap dance. They still ain't recovered. May you be lifted up in prayer, because that's exactly where we're going. We're going to lift. Just like that, your app is deleted and your sales is finna go down just like a Mary J. Blige song. Uber Eats, Uber Treats, I don't care what it is. If it start with a U, you gotta go, okay? Postmates, you ain't safe either. You up out of here. Now I hope the CEO of Lyft is somewhere rubbing his hands like Birdman, thinking of all the ways he finna take your customers. And to all the people that be driving for Uber, listen, I'm sorry, but I think y'all might want to go ahead and make that transition over there to Lyft, okay? because I don't think y'all CEO got y'all best interests at heart. And anyways, Uber Eats a little bit too overrated anyways, because I already needed more than enough of reasons to go in my kitchen and cook, okay? And when y'all sales start to go down like a Mary J. Blige song, don't try to come back. Don't do that. Stay right over there and tap dance like you was tap dancing this morning.
Uber is trying to get famous the same way Target got famous.
I just want the CEO of Uber to know that you just cost a lot of your employees their job.
This is for the owner and CEO of Uber. I hope once you lose your fucking business, you realize that you were on the wrong side of fucking history. How could you, of all things, knowing that actual civilians, poor people, use your fucking app every day to get to and from? Now Lyft's going to be getting money. So remember, you did this on your own, and when you fucking lose it, don't get on here saying, oh, we're going to go ahead and give you all $25 off and go to do this. You deserve every fucking thing you have. Because for you to say that you support Donald Trump because no tax on tips, we already know that you're going to fucking steal that money from hardworking Americans who use your service to help fund their families.
I just deleted Uber. Lyft. Don't F it up.
My pockets are about to be fat, and my stomach is about to be flat. Shout out to the Uber CEO for announcing that he is supporting Trump in his reconciliation bill. Oh, thank you so much. I couldn't delete an app faster. Thank you, Jesus. Oh.
In case you have not heard, Uber fully supports Trump and Trump's big, beautiful bill. So if you have the opportunity to put your money where your mouth is, and you have to pick Uber or Lyft, I hope that you pick Lyft. Target, buy. Uber, buy. We need to start putting our money where our values are. Uber is next, everyone.
Fucking corporate pay that they get to take home. It's more corporate bonuses. It's more yachts. It's more fucking mansions. That's all this shit really is. Congratulations, you got to take home $15 extra today. But guess what? That welfare that you were relying on for your fucking healthcare, it's gone. Congratulations. Some people will even try to argue that this is a win-win because the companies get to make a little bit more money, and then the drivers will also get to make a little bit more money. But to me, this is a lose-lose for the common man. Because if you can't fucking pay for shit already and you have to rely on the welfare system to try to make up the difference, and they take that away and say, hey, here's just a little bit more crumbs for you. You just got fucked. That's the art of the grift. Like, bro, y'all's taxes are about to go up. Your taxes are about to go up. It doesn't matter if you get no taxes on tips because your overall fucking set of taxes that you have to pay is about to increase. Like, why are we not fucking charging corporations more fucking tax money? Why are we cutting the tax revenue that we get from corporations to force fucking poor people to pay for this shit? If we really want to make changes to this country, let's get rid of the whole fucking racist fucking tipping culture that was brought on whenever the black workforce got to join in and be able to make money, and then fucking the government said, oh, we don't want to pay them the same as we pay white workers, so we're going to make it fall on the consumers to decide whether they want to go ahead and pay black people what they think they should earn if they service them well enough. And we already had a whole nation full of fucking racist people, so obviously they would tip the white person more than they would tip the black person. Instead, let's just go ahead and pay anybody who's on fucking tip work right now the actual fucking wage that they deserve, which is actually, if we kept up with the rate of inflation, would be $25 an hour. Just pay them $25 an hour. In other countries, there's not you can work a restaurant job and not have to rely on tips to survive. In fact, there's a lot of other countries that say don't tip them because they make good money and the business thrives. Because it's not a shitty fucking model where they have to rely on consumers and pleading and the 5-star reviews and all this other fucking bullshit for the person to fucking live. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why we fucking glaze right now. This is why I fucking hate companies. This is why I'm so over fucking companies saying that they're all for the fucking people and they backtrack on DEI and all this other fucking shit. Because people like this over here saying this is gonna be so great for our fucking earners. Here's what's really gonna happen is that you're going to get a bunch of people who are going to see an increase on the charges on the per trip cost, right? Because when companies realize that people are going to take home more money because of tips, it makes it more available for these companies to be able to charge more per driver. So drivers will only see a marginal increase in the amount of money that they take home. When you see these corporate types all here salivating at the mouth or the fact that this bill is about to get passed, knowing full well that's going to fuck so many other millions of Americans, to give people the idea that it's going to help the drivers or whatever, they don't really give a fuck. All they care about is that bottom fucking line. So many of these companies are applauding the transfer of wealth from the bottom 98, 99, 95% to the top 1%. They love this shit. To them, it's more fucking corporate pay that they get to take home. It's more corporate bonuses. It's more yachts. It's more fucking mansions. That's all this shit really is. Congratulations, you got to take home $15 extra today. But guess what? That welfare that you were relying on for your fucking healthcare, it's gone. Congratulations.
As y'all can see that people are clapping back. They are clapping back at Uber like, Uber, you have not learned. And they are about to show Uber the power behind middle class dollar. Yes, the power behind middle class dollars is powerful. Just like one of the content creators said, who y'all think is riding Uber? Who is riding Uber? Is majority of the middle class that are using Uber. Now they're about to boycott Uber. What do you guys think? Credits to the original creators for giving us the opportunity to add our comments to it. We do really appreciate them. Yes, let's go down there if we can and add our comment to it as well. It is free. Let's just respect ourselves while we do so. Do y'all think Uber about to feel it as well, just like Target did? That's a question on the table right now. Add your comment down there if you can. Thank you to all my return subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. If you are just listening and you have not subscribed, please do not forget to do so. Join the growing community, and we really appreciate that. Down there, you can add your comment as well. Subscribe and like. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.